Morning, I'm Donald Pyen. I work for Mauritius. I'm the Executive Vice President, Commercial and Communications, including branding.
Donald, thank you very much for joining us here, day one at ITB. Tell me about what you have planned for the next few days.
Listen, we're meeting all our partners, not only from Germany, but throughout Europe, with whom we've got major appointments discussing about contracts for the next season, and also showing all our partners our plans for the year.
How important is ITB for you? How significant is it in terms of your diary?
It is the most important fair for the travel industry, and as such for Air Mauritius it is very important because it allows us to have a visibility on the market trends, but also to see most of the markets that with whom we work for Mauritius and for Air Mauritius.
2009, tough year for the aviation industry. 2010, signs are looking a little bit better. How is it for Air Mauritius?
Well, the mood is better. It's been very tough 2009 for the industry. I mean, 2008 and 2009, the industry has lost almost $26 billion. And there's been no exception for Air Mauritius. I mean, we got caught as well with our hedging policies and the fuel prices, which went up and down very quickly. And it's been a very tough year. We had to do the things that most industry companies have been doing, that is adapt capacity due to declining demand, adapt our rates, do more promotions, but basically look at our costs as well, because we had to ensure that we had costs that were in proportion to what the revenues were like. So it's been very tough, but 2010, we're getting into 2010 much better shape than we were in 2009, and in fact with that better shape this has allowed us to put 16% more capacity for our next financial year, which starts in April.
That's fabulous news. Can you tell me, does that translate into any new routes?
Well, basically what we're doing is consolidating in terms of frequencies. There's only one destination, which is Sydney, where we're resuming services after having cut that service during the crisis. In fact, what we're doing, we're putting twice as much capacity on Australia, delinking Perth and Melbourne service into a one direct service to Perth and a Sydney-Melbourne service. We're increasing frequencies to Delhi from 1 to 2. We are putting more capacity to Mumbai, moving from A330 aircraft to A340 aircraft. We are increasing frequencies to Nairobi with a second frequency. South Africa is going to be very important for us this year, but in the wake of the World Cup, we are increasing frequencies from 6 to 7 to Johannesburg, a second frequency to Durban, but more importantly, during the World Cup, we're putting an additional of 12,000 seats, because what we're targeting is three segments. First of all, those who are coming to South Africa, whom we'd like to encourage to come for a side trip to Mauritius. Those fans who are coming for the World Cup, encourage them to come to Mauritius and then have a side trip to watch the game in South Africa. And thirdly, to get the South Africans who are not so interested into football to escape from South Africa during that period and come to Mauritius. We are also in Europe moving capacity substantially throughout the year by 39%, by having 2 frequencies additional to the 3 frequencies we were programming, as a result of one of the competitors on the route pulling out of Mauritius. So the UK market and London will be very important, as much as will be the other European markets where we will use feeders into London in order to support that route.
And in terms of product, any new product developments planned for this year?
We took the decision a couple of years ago to move into a 2-class concept with a full lie-flat business class and an economy class. We are obviously watching what the industry is doing, how it is moving, but we are very pleased with that 2-class configuration and moving out of first class, especially the crisis proved us very right. But the main product concentration for this year will be customer service and enhancement. Throughout the value chain, every touch point of the customer, we're putting a full program to ensure we are up to the mark, up to the benchmark in terms of customer service.
Great. Well, thank you very much indeed for your time, and we wish you the best of luck during the World Cup as well.
Thank you very much. I mean, we're just next door, so we're very eager to see what the World Cup will bring to Africa and to Mauritius.
Thanks for talking to us.